The Tennessee Vols are not in action as they head into the bye week at 4-0, but today we're going to talk about the three most surprising things about Tennessee's start to the 2024 season. Hey guys, it's Lucas Panzica from 104.5 The Zone and A to Z Sports. Look, some things are not necessarily shocking about Tennessee's great 4-0 start, like quarterback Nico Iamaleava. Yes, he looks as advertised. He looks like a former five-star, a Heisman contender, like the quarterback we saw in his starting debut in the Citrus Bowl win over Iowa last season. That should not be a big surprise. Neither should how good this defense has been. Maybe we didn't expect it to be this good through 4 games, but this defensive line and front seven always projected to be among the best in the SEC, if not the country. So, number one of the 3 most surprising things to me about Tennessee's start has got to be running back Deshaun Bishop and the way he has emerged as Tennessee's second option at running back behind star Dylan Sampson. Running back depth was a question mark. It was a bit of a concern for this team coming into the season, especially with the preseason injury to Cam Seldon. But the walk-on, the local product out of Carnes High School, has been the one to step up and take advantage of those opportunities. Deshaun Bishop has 287 rush yards on the year. He's averaging over 7.5 yards per carry already with 3 touchdowns through 4 games, and he was huge in that Oklahoma game. 65 rush yards, averaged over 4 yards per carry. Some tough yardage in a game where Tennessee really needed it against an elite SEC defense. Deshaun Bishop's emergence is a huge development for this football team and this offense as they continue to bring along the health of the other running backs. And now, suddenly, that looks like a deep position with Cam Seldon and Peyton Lewis in the wings as well. The second most surprising element of Tennessee's start to the season is a little more on the negative side, and that's the red zone offense. Tennessee has arrived inside the opponent's 20-yard line 24 times so far this season. They've only scored touchdowns on 15 of those possessions. That's a mark that's got to improve for Tennessee. They were just 1 for 3 on touchdowns in the red zone against Oklahoma. Now, that's one of the best defenses Tennessee will face all season long, but nonetheless, that's got to be something Tennessee can hang its hat on. The big plays are fun, and they flash all throughout the course of the season, but they've got to find that consistency of scoring in the red zone. They're only doing it at a 63% clip so far this season. The third most surprising thing about Tennessee's start to the season is a positive that has kind of come from some of the red zone struggles, and that is the emergence of redshirt freshman kicker Max Gilbert, who has been phenomenal for Tennessee this season. And kicker was a question mark. We had no idea who was going to handle those duties for the Vols coming into the year. The answer is Max Gilbert. In fact, he is the number 1 scoring kicker in college football through the first 4 games, 10 of 11 on his field goals. Would like to see his range tested a little bit more. His long on the season so far is 45, but he's perfect on his PATs. He's been consistent and reliable. He's even tied for the 3rd highest scoring football player, regardless of position, in the country. By the way, number 1 is Tennessee running back Dylan Sampson. Max Gilbert coming along as a reliable kicker is a huge development for this team as well, as they're going to need him down the stretch in some of those bigger SEC games. Those are the 3 most surprising things about Tennessee's 4-0 start to the 2024 season.